Got it.
Yeah, do it, don't do it, whatever you
I
want.
love this. This is awesome.
Man, it's cute. Doesn't Mike Mush look like an emoji, his face?
Call Mike Mush?
Yeah.
Why Mush?
Or Mike emoji
It
face.
sounds very endearing, Mike Mush.
I like Mike. I'm gonna kiss Mike on the lips.
I'm going to kiss you on the lips.
No, you're gonna get my
I'm going to
ear
kiss
infection.
these girls on the lips. I can't. It's illegal. Under
Yeah,
Jesus.
you're a married kid.
Yeah.
It is music.
Welcome.
The music is so good. Oh, sorry.
Welcome. No, it's okay. Welcome to the History Hyenas, ladies. It's yes, the History Hyenas. Thank you for listening. It's Chris Stefano, aka Chrissy Conniptions, with me as always.
AKA Chrissy Moist Ear. Wet Ear.
AKA Chrissy the Wet Ear.
Yeah.
AKA Chrissy Antibiotics. AKA Chrissy Sudafed.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be like your hitman name, Chrissy the Wet Ear.
Chrissy the Wet Ear.
Quick,
Yeah.
Like the
I
wet
kill
bandit.
somebody and then I just
Pee
drip
in
my
their ear?
fluid. Yeah, just pee in their fucking ear. Jizz in their ear.
That's your mark.
Yeah, turn him over.
Turn
Open
him
his
over.
ear. Open his ear. Yeah, now they know who got you.
Giannis Pappas, aka Special Needs Stamos,
Yeah.
is always with us.
Oh
I'm-
my God, it is.
Yeah, special. Don't his
wow.
eyes look too
That-
close together?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
You're
that was
married. We
I
can
know.
say whatever we want.
Whatever.
I
You
know
can
you
just
can't.
slay people if they're married.
You can't make fun of single people
No,
like
you
that.
can't.
No.
Yeah, you can't.
By the way,
But her
Oh, 'cause it's like
reaction,
punching-
her reaction
like
was
punching out?
true and visceral.
True
she
and
was like,
visceral.
"Oh my God, you do look like a
And it
retarded
hurt-
John Stamos."
and that's why they have an amazing podcast.
Yeah.
It's Rain and Ashley. The girls got to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do one get the gay out, y'all.
Okay, let me get one out.
All right.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Good one. Now you're a
Feels that-
straight kid. Let
Yeah.
me get one. Yes.
Yeah, get it out.
Yeah.
And then I push it down. That's why I have big triceps. That's
Yeah.
what we say.
You just-
Push the gay.
You save it up in your traps.
Save it up. Yeah. Thank you guys
This
for
is
coming.
so great
Thanks
already.
for being on our show.
Already happy to be here.
We toast the goats preach.
You looked kind of disappointed when you found out that this isn't going to air for like a month.
I
You
just
were about
can't-
to promote it and you were like, fuck these guys.
Well, I guess we'll sign up for the Patreon, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sign up for the Patreon.
Yeah.
I
Can we
just
get a
I don't
promo
like
code?
to I don't like to wait for things. I like instant
Same with
gratification.
me.
That's why I have sex with people that I just met all the time.
100%.
I eat everything I want all the time.
Same.
I can't wait for
Same.
it.
I told you, didn't I tell you? Like we were meant to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
Chrissy can't. He can't wait.
you
for
can't wait
things.
either. They
No.
call you Chrissy can't wait.
I'm Chrissy Go. No,
Chrissy
they call me
goes.
Chrissy Go. Chrissy Greenlights. I just go. I eat it. I fuck it. I get an ear infection.
Yeah.
And then we just
You
keep going.
impregnate it.
Yeah.
I impregnate
You
it.
take a pill and everything's fine.
I take a
Yeah.
pill and everything's fine. You get chlamydia. It's just whatever.
You're broken traffic like Chrissy.
Yeah.
You're like it's green.
Yeah.
It's not. It's broken.
Giannis and I are very different because Giannis, is married
Mm-hmm.
and very responsible. But the thing is,
I'm straight. He's gay. There's differences between.
it's
Right.
what it is.
Yeah.
But I feel like Yanni now, he's married. He's a 43-year-old kid, and he's married, and he's getting his life going.
Yeah.
He's getting his life going now.
That's very New York to get married in your 40s.
It's extremely New York.
Yeah.
That's why I moved here.
Yeah. Because
Did you get married?
No,
No.
like just to wait it out longer.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I was in the South for so long. I was like, I can't be here.
Right.
And
Do you want to get married?
oh, they were talking
just
about you in
not
circles.
Recently, I don't want to anymore.
still
You don't want to
It
anymore.
just happened like a couple weeks ago.
What happened?
I was like, I don't give a fuck about this.
Cool.
Like the women I look up to, they're not married. Like a lot of the women I admire,
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
like RBG, Chelsea Handler, Sarah Silverman,
None
Diane
of them
Keaton.
married.
I'm like not married.
Caitlyn Jenner.
I'm just like, what's the point of
Yeah.
this?
All the
All
Kardashians.
women. All the
Not
women.
married.
Well-
Okay, Kardashian has psoriasis. Team psoriasis. She just posted a
yeah.
picture of her
Wait,
psoriasis.
Who? Which one?
Kim Kardashian.
Kim.
Posted
I've
a
known
picture
that.
of her
Yeah,
legit psoriasis.
Yeah, she's been pretty open about
Well,
that.
good.
Oh, really?
for
Oh, I didn't know
her.
about that. But she posted a picture.
Of her psoriasis.
psoriasis?
Yeah, she posted
Wow,
it.
she's so brave.
Brave.
Did you guys see Jessica Simpson's foot that one time?
No.
Oh.
Is it gross?
Yeah, it's gross.
This
She's
guy's
all
got a foot
pregnant.
fetish.
Not these feet.
She posted her giant
Pregnancy
fluid-filled foot.
Wow.
It was
Why did she do that?
just because, like, does anyone know how to get rid of swelling for pregnant feet? It was incredible.
Like she couldn't Google it.
You know
Wow.
what's what's funny?
you should look up that foot.
I've noticed now. This is how
Zach, can you pull up the foot?
yeah.
Just put it on.
This is how comfortable
nice.
we become now. Like in America, like being pregnant has become like like this insurmountable feat that people like women are talking about. They're
Feet?
like, look at or feet. They're like, look, I had to throw up once or twice. Like it's so hard. It's like when
there
it
it
was
is.
hard when women died during pregnancy.
Yeah.
There's the foot.
Yeah.
Look at that foot.
I'm gonna put that in my mouth.
You would still put that in your mouth, cuz?
Nah, it looks like she had a skiing accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
I used to sprain my ankles.
But it's very brave. That's brave of her.
brave.
She's brave.
I used to sprain my ankles all the time, and that's what they would look like.
yeah, because those look better than your feet. Believe it or not.
I have jacked up feet.
Do you have cankles?
My feet look broken. No, my toes just cross over each other.
All of them?
Yeah, it's gross.
You fit in regular shoes?
Yeah, he's wearing
but
regular
I have a
shoes.
thing called hammer toe where it's just like MC Hammer toe, where it just my toes just grow over each other, and eventually it's going to get to a point where my dad like couldn't wear sneakers at some point, so they're just gonna have to break my feet.
Oh, like, are you
the
serious?
surgeons, you have to just break your toes, and then they put them in like little baby casts, and then they just set right. Because
like
but
this is
right
like
now I have no
some science
problem.
Because you have like a wait. Show me what it looks like. It's like the
It's
claw.
just like a disgust. Do we have?
I can show them the pic.
But that's with the yoga socks on. That
you
has
get a good idea.
Which toes are crossed?
my
Give me a
big
diagram.
toe and the toe next to it.
Can I see
Yeah,
this?
it's like that. Yeah, there we go. But it's not that way though. Just imagine, see how it's going the other way. Mine grows over each other.
Chris, can I sing a song for you really quick?
Yes.
See you at the crossroads. You won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads.
She just gave Rafael DeLuca an idea for the
Oh
next
yeah,
song.
we have a fan of ours, Rafael
That's
DeLuca, who went to
hilarious.
Harvard and then became a DJ. So he
She's very
completely
musical.
wasted his parents'
That's
money,
very good.
but he likes to make beats. So he's gonna make a see at the crossroads
See
beat.
at the
and we'll send it to you.
crossroads.
Yeah, so it's kind of
So
something.
you won't be
Can
lonely.
you get royalties for this song?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, you're welcome.
She's very musically inclined.
You're well.
You're welcome.
What part of the South were you from? Before?
Well, I just lived in Atlanta for 10 years.
Oh.
I'm from Delaware originally. It's not
Okay.
cool.
Good state, Delaware.
Yeah.
You want a little fun fact about Delaware that I learned? Because I remember that you were from Delaware.
Yeah.
Wilmington,
Yeah.
Delaware, has or had the highest amounts of murders.
Yeah, it's a murder capital.
Well, murder capital, but because it was, but it's not that they had the most
Per
murders.
capita.
Exactly.
Per
The
people.
small people, but a lot of them kill each other
It's
because
really murdery.
a
When
lot
was
of the
this?
drugs come off I-95. That's where they
Yeah.
come off.
Okay.
It's like real murdery.
What
Yeah.
year was this? They were the murder
I think
capital.
it's still murdery.
It's very murderish still, but it's like the 80s or 90s. What's
Okay.
the big city in Delaware? Is it Wilmington?
It is
Delaware?
Wilmington.
It's just really Delaware's Wilmington and University of Delaware at the top, Dover in the middle, and then the beaches at the bottom. That's it. There's really nothing to it.
Yeah, it's just.
But
a
you can't
drive-through
talk shit
state.
about it. I get really like passionate.
Are you going to vote for Joe
defensive.
Biden if he runs because he's
What?
Delaware?
Yes, Joe Biden is everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Second most famous person in the state besides me. Well, and my brother. It's the three of us.
Why is your brother famous? What did he do?
He played football at Delaware. He was
Sick.
super heavily recruited.
Nice.
Like from all kinds of colleges. He wanted to stay in state. He's like a homebody. Joe Biden wrote him letters. Like,
Wow.
It was crazy. Like coaches were coming to the school. It was nuts. And then now he's just like a famous bartender.
But like famous though.
Rehoboth Beach.
Everybody
Beach.
knows
like
him.
the most
yeah.
famous bar in
Is
Delaware.
he jacked? Is he
He's
jacked?
6'7", 310.
Oh my God! Fucking huge piece, probably.
Huge. Oh God.
I know it's your
mean,
brother, but like
But then is it or in comparison it looks small? I don't want
It's
to.
good
You know what? I
call.
don't know why I said that. Let's just
No,
drop
whatever.
it.
Yeah, no, I get it. Wow, that's famous fucking bartender.
So he's basically banging out a lot of girls every summer.
or is he married now?
He's a relationship guy.
Oh.
Now he has a girlfriend. First time this has happened.
Do
She's
you like her?
6'2".
Wow.
So they're like they look normal, but then you realize they're bigger than everybody.
Do you like her?
Love her.
Love her. That's
Rayna-
good.
Her and Raina are a little competitive.
What? Oh,
She cooks better. She brings better gifts. She's younger. Her tits are perkier.
do you think you have great tits? Do you think?
Thanks.
Foot taller than you.
Thanks, Chrissy.
Sure. Do you? Chrissy compliments. Do you think her? Her brother's cute? Like, was there ever?
Is he like a good-looking guy?
Like, you know what I'm
Am I
saying? Like,
attracted to
would it be
him?
off limits for you to date a brother?
I've never gotten that vibe from him. That he just like the vibe I get from him. He's just like another brother to me.
But
he's
he's-
very
That's okay.
supportive.
Cool.
I think he's good-looking and successful and awesome and like the coolest guy. He always texts us good luck before the shows.
Right.
Like he's great.
Girls love my
Yeah.
brother.
I
Like,
can imagine.
No, don't get it twisted. Like he's just kind of looks big and scary. He
Right.
looks very like Armenian or who really knows what. So like he gets like anytime I put him on any sort of like Instagram, girls like flood in.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
cute.
he's just huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Giannis's brother is a gay lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then his other brother is shit his pants on the dance floor in this wedding.
Yeah.
This just passed.
Was he on
Yeah.
drugs?
Wait,
No,
hold on.
he's special needs.
Yep.
So
Oh.
Thank you for making
Actually-
me feel like an
Sure.
asshole.
no, but
No,
I
no,
mean,
it's okay. We'll talk
listen,
about it. This is on this podcast.
That's how
it's just
good the
what it
wedding
is.
was.
Can you share the story? I love a shit pants story.
He shit his pants. So
Yeah.
During like the electric slide.
at the end of the day, everyone was on the dance floor. He was on the dance floor, and at some point he shit his pants, and I only found out because of the smell of shit.
Right.
He didn't know. I think he was just kind of like,
having
you know,
fun.
yeah, I'm sweating
Yeah.
down. He thought he was just sweating, and then I paid for that rental, the tuxedo.
Sure.
So I just told the company we lost it.
You gotta buy it.
I didn't want to like send it back
Yeah.
With a shit stain.
and then just
You
like,
could have washed it in
Can
the
you
sink.
wash it? I don't know how men's rentals work.
I was thinking about making up a story, being like we hit a deer
Yeah.
in we were driving
Yeah.
his tuxedo.
And then his
And,
brother.
yeah, you know, it's the dead carcass, but you know, because I mean, it's gone. The
Yeah.
tuxedo's
You gotta
gone.
You gotta
Better to
toss
keep it. Every time
Yeah.
I shit my pants in something, I just keep it.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
gotta throw it out.
I remember there
He was
a
the
time-
only kid in jeans and a t-shirt for the rest of the wedding.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in a tux till
Yeah.
about 11:30, and then he came back down and looked like Pulp Fiction.
Wait, is this a
in the
younger
morning.
kid?
No, he's 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who was
But
that
in
kid you took
physical
a
age,
picture?
mental
Or no, that
age.
wasn't you.
He's
Who?
younger.
I was thinking of somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Forget to cut that.
No, we don't cut anything.
Okay.
I like the
this
wedding
the
pics.
Hyenas.
You
Somebody
guys
else went
looked
to a wedding or
looked very sharp at the wedding.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Was that close by?
Ohika Castle
Yeah, Huntington.
on Long Island.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I get when I was in the castle, I was like, because I agree. I'm more with you, Ashley. I'm like, I don't want to get married. I don't need it. I don't feel like it's. I
Can't
don't know,
afford it either
fulfilling.
at this
I can't
point.
afford
Yeah.
it.
You already got obligations.
I already got.
Can't
yeah,
wear dress shoes.
I
It's a whole
got. I
thing.
already got child support. Yeah. But when I was in that
I
castle,
heard that. That was funny.
That was funny. I liked it. You're fucking on fire.
What's good?
Yeah.
She said you can't wear dress shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you see a podiatrist and have
You guys,
6-month
it's all
recovery.
toe comedy from here on
Yeah.
out.
That's all I want to do is toe comedy.
What if you just like went to a support group and met another person with the same fucked up kind of feet?
Yeah.
And then like you guys would have the same problems.
I mean,
It's like two
fine.
people with herpes.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there
Well,
a dating
there's
app?
been women that I've dated have had horrific feet, and then I show them mine and like, oh, I don't feel so bad.
Right.
Like my feet almost look like they should just be amputated at this point.
For sure.
Like they just look like right before amputation level
Should
feet.
we show them?
Is that movie? Is it Misery when she like cuts his?
Kathy Bates. I would, but I don't. If I bend down and my
No,
ears
not,
in so much
I'm not
pain.
talking about those. I'm talking about the pick.
Oh, show them.
Should I show them?
Yeah, but that pick is not doesn't. It's in yoga socks.
It's what I
doesn't
think.
do-
Believe it or not, I think the yoga socks help.
They make it worse.
I think they help.
Like
Okay.
they
Without
make
the-
it less terrible.
Wait, yoga
Yeah.
socks like each toe. Like,
Each
Yeah.
toe, yeah, because I get a person comes to my house. Shout out Jen Yoga.
You have a personal yoga instructor.
She come because
And
or else I
realigns
wasn't
your
going to go.
toes?
I wasn't going to go, and she was like, "Listen, when we were doing the yoga, like my feet kept slipping out and they just hurt." And she was like, "Your toes are. It's because they're all like in a ball on the floor." So she was like,
no.
"I have these socks where you can put each individual
In the-
toe into,"
yeah.
and then that helped.
Yeah.
So then I took a picture with those on.
So you can physically separate your toes. You can move them yourself.
Like a thong toe sandal.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to I have no control over my I can't move them with my brain, but I can move them with my hands. So
That's what I was getting at. Yes.
Yeah.
Can you physically move them with your
with
hands?
my hands, not with my brain though. Like I can move, like I can
Yeah.
move my finger with my
Right.
brain right now. This is my brain doing this.
Yeah.
Really? I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
But like
got
if
it.
my toes are like they wouldn't move, but I can take my hand and go like that.
Okay, we're very similar. I have a
What?
thing like that with my hand. I can't give the middle finger with this hand. This is as far down as my fingers will go.
Wow.
But I can't move it with my brain, but I can do it with my hand.
Yeah, look at this.
You
This
have
is
an
my
injury
thumb.
ever?
I stabbed myself with a knife. I put
Yeah,
I
I feel
put a
that.
knife,
Yeah.
I put a knife straight through my hand.
Yeah, see my thumb, I can't put my thumb straight. So we
Oh
have the same
gosh.
finger.
Oh,
And then
we're
I
the
go like that and then
same.
it just snaps back.
Oh, you have one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like
ready?
I don't control.
Okay, Ashley, you ready?
It's not
ready.
that impressive, but go.
Cue the bone.
Sure, you
thugs.
want? I mean, we don't have to do this.
No, I don't care because it's not even
ready.
that big of a deal.
You're a handsome kid, but
What? That's not even that bad.
Is that the one with the yoga socks?
yeah, not that
It's
bad.
not that bad.
Yeah.
Okay, but your big toe is the longest.
It's
It's
disgusting.
shockingly long.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oh my god.
It's
Yeah.
like a penis. It's so long.
No.
Someone on the Patreon said something funny. What did they call your big toe? They said it was like a thumbs up or.
Thumbs
Let me
down.
look at it
Thumbs
more.
up emoji.
Also, are these purple pants? Like, what are these pants?
Yeah,
you're wearing?
I know. I was just, I don't know what
Did you
I'm
guys
doing.
ever watch Jersey Shore season 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Season 1?
Okay.
I feel
This
like I've
is
seen
not
every
that
episode.
bad. I feel
Sammy
Yeah,
had a
it's not that
hammer
bad.
toe.
Mhm.
It's just compared. I mean, he's a hot kid. So you would
Yeah.
think his feet would
Well,
look like his head,
you
but
can't have
the
it all.
universe is
No,
big.
No,
we've
I
spoken-
disagree. You're too hot to have nice feet.
Yeah.
We've spoken about this though.
You
We've
may?
spoken about this. I'm not a hot for a comedian. I understand maybe I don't look like other comedians, but in the grand scope of things, I have so many imperfections that I think that's why I'm a comedian. If I was really a hot
Yeah, it's
guy,
true.
I'd be an actor. There's nothing wrong with Chris Pine. He's just a hot guy you want to blow.
But I don't want a perfection. Like,
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But that's why I'm a comedian because I have a
Yeah.
puffy left nipple. I have weird feet. I get
Yeah.
fucking ear infections. I'm kind of
Right.
gay.
What
you
else?
know,
What else is wrong with you?
what else is wrong?
Humanize
I have a
yourself.
big butt.
that's good.
He probably will have a foot removed at some point. in
I'll
his
have a foot
60s
removed
from
at some
diabetes.
point.
Yeah. He's predisposed to diabetes.
Yeah, I
but Chris, I have to say,
scared of the
so
dark.
I don't know if I
He
told
sounds
you,
like a
did we say
garbage
this?
man from Queens.
That I thought we said this on our podcast. We talked about you. I thought you were going to be like shorter
Right.
And like, I don't know why.
Mhm.
Maybe because you like have a stockier build.
Right.
And then when you walked into my apartment, I was like, oh wow, like
bigger.
he's kind of hot.
Yeah.
Like you're
Yeah.
taller than I thought.
Yeah.
You're just like a bigger dude.
Right.
You translate better in person.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think that's another thing about me. I translate better in person, but I am a letdown for women. Usually it's just like sex once, and then they're like, yeah, you know.
But I feel like that's a lot of
And
you.
they're
That you're
pregnant.
like a total letdown in general. That's not like a you specific thing.
That's
It's
just men.
Like you think that they're gonna be so great, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh.
It's just like, yeah, you
General,
don't.
men are a letdown.
Yeah, like almost every girl I've dated,
Yeah.
like even like my kid's mom, like she said, I mean, count in the hundreds. Like if the women who comment on your Instagram, who say if they knew who you were in these fucking disgusting habits, and if they knew, they would defriend you. So she's like, it's crazy that like I wish I could fucking tell girls like the real how fucking gross you are. And I was like, all right, but then she always wants to date again. So
She doesn't really mean that.
She
She,
doesn't
might
mean
though.
it.
I don't know.
She's just
I don't
trying
know
to-
your weird habits.
She's
Trying to
scorned.
knock you
Yeah,
down.
Yeah,
who's
she's
your,
scorned.
Who's your wife?
his wife's a piece.
Yeah. She's
Like, what's the story there?
Can I see a photo of her
Is it like
too?
a long time girlfriend?
5 years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Is she older or younger?
She's younger. She's 30 years younger than me.
No, she's about 15 years younger.
Yeah.
But in Greece, that's
She's
fine.
my child bride.
Yeah, in Greece, that's fine. It's like ISIS.
Yeah. Me and her dad were high school friends.
Yeah.
No, she's
this real?
14 years younger than me.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Is she a comedian or no?
No, I would
Which
never.
is perfect.
No, can't
Yeah.
do that,
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'd want it.
No, but here's the thing.
I'll
I
find
don't
a
want to
pic.
date. I wouldn't date a woman who's
Here we
a
are on our
stand
wedding
up because
day.
that's direct competition and it gets weird. But I think women in comedy are great
Like
to
us?
date.
You know,
Yeah,
Andrew-
absolutely.
Andrew Collins said,
Ashley.
well, I guess Andrew Collins
Puddle
said
Boy?
comedy adjacent.
Comedy
Was that,
adjacent.
was that Andrew?
I
Yes.
don't remember who said it.
I
but
love
I love
Andrew
that.
Collins.
He was like,
Me too.
I don't want to really date a full blown stand up. We're doing the same shows every night, but comedy adjacent.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Whoa,
Thank you.
she's
Yeah.
so pretty.
She's so much prettier than I am. I'm so jealous.
No.
Do you get
no.
John Stamos a lot?
I get special needs because he came up with that nickname. Now people just call me special needs.
You
Stamos.
don't look special needs, but you do look like John Stamos.
I look
yeah.
like I look like they put me in for lighting for John Stamos to come in.
She
Yeah, John
is.
Stamos background team.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, she
My
is
ear feels like it's going to
crazy hot.
explode.
I can
If
show
it
you one-
exploded on the
Stunning
podcast,
shit.
I'll
that
give you
would be good
one
for
by
the ratings.
herself. Yeah, there she is.
I'm already
That's
going
her-
through your
yeah.
Instagram. What do you mean? I already
Do
went
it.
Okay,
Check
yeah.
his DMs.
I went
You'll
through
just
it.
see
You
pictures
can
of
see
my
my
feet.
Google
respond
history.
to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like this comedy adjacent thing. I think you need somebody that understands what your lifestyle's like and is not going to expect you to be around all the time.
Yes.
But somebody that's not in direct competition with you. I like that.
I need a woman. I want a woman who's got like she's really focused on other things and she's got like problems that she's gotten through or like that she's going through. Like young girls now, it's like they're beautiful, but it's like they don't understand. Like I got my career, I got my kid. Like I'm not available.
So listen, ladies, what you have to do is have the wisdom of a 35-year-old, the money of a 30-year-old, and the ass of a 22-year-old.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what you need. It's no big
Yeah.
deal. It's easy.
It's no big deal.
totally
It's
attainable.
easy.
No, but also I'm not picky though. Like whatever. I just go honestly to be fucking honest with you. I don't even know what I want in a woman. I don't know. Either I like you.
You
and
want her to leave at the end of the appointment.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Did you bring a date to the wedding?
No.
You went solo.
I
went
think it's
solo.
tough when you're in somebody's wedding to bring a date. I don't want to be bothered with somebody
Yeah.
unless it's a serious relationship.
And it's also like we have to be there at 8 a.m. Like they don't have to
It's
be
a
there till
long day,
6. Like
yeah.
what am I gonna do with this person?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Just gonna sit in the hotel. So I went alone, and I had
Better
a good-
chance to meet somebody at the wedding. I'm
a
not
good
sure if you
call.
did. I don't remember.
Oh,
Yeah.
If I met a girl at the wedding,
Yeah, I
I
don't
met a
remember.
girl at the wedding.
I don't.
You
get-
did?
yeah. Did you crack her open and clean her out?
I might have cracked her open and cleaned her
Yeah,
out.
It might have happened.
Who was she?
No, I don't know.
No, we just.
You
Some
don't know.
Long
You don't
Island
know
girl.
who she was.
No, I was just no.
No.
He's kidding.
Not important.
I'm joking.
No.
yeah.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah.
Chris brings it out. He has a look I think that brings out sexual desire in women. He's built like a fantasy, like you wish. Like when you
I'm
think
not,
about,
though.
yeah, you're a guy who comes
I
over.
have a big head.
I want you in. I want you in.
Love a big head. George Clooney, huge
Huge
head.
head.
Russell Crowe, giant head.
We just talked about Spartacus. We just did a whole episode on Spartacus, which is what Gladiator, the movie Russell Crowe's big movie, is based on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you have tattoos. You have a whole thing.
I have
going.
tattoos,
Yeah.
but they're bad.
You're a girl
stamped.
fantasy. You're a girl like I want you coming over in jeans and construction boots with a belt and being
Well,
like,
that's another thing. I can't fix shit. I can't fix anything.
yeah, but you look like you can.
That
Yeah.
sounds
That's a good
that sounds
call.
Jewish to me. Are you Jewish?
No, very Catholic. Well,
Yeah. But you
not
can't
Catholic
fix
anymore.
anything.
I don't go to church
Yeah,
anymore.
you told us about.
I told you about that.
Converted to Islam and finally.
Yeah. Zach is Muslim.
Yeah.
So
You should be aware too, though. See what happens. What's going on?
no, he's
Sound
just playing.
effects?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
plays sound effects.
I love sound. We don't have any sound effects. I
Or a
just-
monitor. Can we record
Yeah, but
here?
you guys are doing 10 times better than us from your living room.
Yeah.
I know.
So-
I was just being like patronizing.
Yeah, you guys got all this,
Why
and
do you
it's
think
not
your
helping.
podcast is so successful?
Just because who we are as people. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Where
Well,
she's
no,
like, you know,
you're
just
so easy
talent.
flow. No, but I mean, I just feel like it is. I mean,
Well, we just like, I think I'm a psycho perfectionist. Like, I don't know. And so I think we took it super duper seriously. And I think it's just our chemistry. And we like treated it as this like super, not that other people aren't, but I think we just kind of started on the right foot with like, here's our format. Here's how it's going to go. Here's the music. It's just very, I
how
don't
many
know,
episodes in did it like really were you like, holy shit, we got something good here?
like one or
No, some people are just one. Some people are like 5 in.
Yeah.
here's the deal. Also, we have a great product, but we were able to push it out to a ton of people day one with our Instagram.
Right.
So it helps.
Also, Instagram, your guys' Instagrams were big before you started the
That's
podcast.
what I'm saying. So, I mean,
I wasn't
like,
sure.
Again, if the podcast sucked, then nobody would listen to it. But we had a leg up. I mean, we've had cumulative 1 million followers on Instagram to like advertise
Sick.
day one.
Were you BFFs?
No,
before the
we
podcast?
actually
We were
barely knew each other.
friends.
So what? Like, how did it happen? I don't understand.
Ashley came up with the idea to do a show about dating and relationships, and she wanted to do it with somebody that was really open and honest about their own life because she's open and honest about hers. And we're both fortunate that we don't have like full-time 9 to 5s. We have to like worry about bosses and companies.
Yeah.
But I think that it actually worked out better that we barely knew each other because every story we tell each other is like fresh and new.
Fuck yeah.
So we're like surprising each other all the time with stuff.
Still
And
to this
I
day, you
like that.
think?
Yeah, it's only been a year and a half that we've known each other.
You guys better
Really?
keep the friendship going. You guys success. That would suck if they got.
Has there ever
fight.
been like a little fight, like
Yeah,
a
and
fight?
you're, like,
'Cause now
full
things are like
Bicker?
successful.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like if you're not fighting with each other, then you're not standing up for what you believe in and fighting for something that you think is great. And
cool.
I think that like we have disagreements, but like I think that it's only because one of us believes something's really good for the show and really wants to do it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just think we have this thing that like binds us together. Like I swear it's like not, I mean, it's not like a marriage, but there's this thing.
Is it
that
called money?
You can't just walk. Right.
Money.
That's a good call. There it is.
Another
a
M
lot
word.
of money.
All of our contracts with our advertisers. No, but I mean, it just makes you like, you can't just blow up and walk away, you know? And I think we talk about this with relationships and stuff. Like when nothing's holding you to a relationship, it's so much easier to be like, fuck you, and like, storm out.
I'm sure you guys talk about this all the time, but like we were just talking about it before because Hyenas read an article where he said 50% of women cheat. Do you believe that? It sounds like a lot of women.
It does. I know.
I don't
He
know.
said it was.
But are we But I'd have to know the sample set that you're looking at. Does it include people that are 16, 17, 18?
Yeah.
Does it include you're dating your frat guy boyfriend? You make out with another guy?
That's
That's true.
Or is it like people
married
in?
women?
Yeah, is it married women? But I think that women, men will step out more. I think, but
Right.
women, that doesn't mean the desire isn't there. Women want to feel desired and
Sure.
excited and new and fresh. I just think maybe they're less likely to.
If you were like in a serious relationship with a guy, would you allow him to cheat? Like not fall in love, but like just bang a few girls
Well,
once
it's
in
not
a while?
cheating if you know, right? If somebody's being honest about it, it's not really
It's not
cheating.
like the lies
right?
are cheating.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But if I say to somebody like, we've interviewed people on our show that are in open relationships, or that like Ari Shafir came on our show and was talking about how he sleeps around and she knows. I don't know if
not
it's
cheating.
cheating really if the person knows about
They
it.
know about it.
That was. I mean, that's his quote. Like the lie is what makes it cheating.
Right.
If you know, then you're just kind of open.
Right.
Would I
Right,
let
right.
somebody deceive me and lie to me? No, it's not my ideal situation, but I think people have all kinds of situations that work for them. And
No one's gonna lie. Like lie. No,
lie to me,
forget
don't
it.
lie to me. But
Lying-
like his
Yeah.
situation sounds. I don't know that I'd want to be in that situation, but like he has a full-time girlfriend at home. When he's on the road, maybe he sleeps around a little bit, but like as long as he's honest with it, that seems like a pretty good situation.
Pretty good
honestly.
situation.
It's always better in theory, though. In reality, people's feelings get involved. It always becomes
Yeah,
a
like an
mess.
open relationship, I feel like
Yeah.
it doesn't work really.
Yeah.
Like you find out like somebody just in a marriage, it's just like it's not going to work.
Yeah.
But I do think as the more you go with someone, like the longer the relationship goes, like if you just had sex with somebody, it's like okay, but you can't with a woman, you can't fall in love with another woman. That's like you
Yeah.
can't do it.
Well, we say this like it's to me. If it was like between my significant other, like getting drunk at a bachelor party and like getting a blowjob, or I don't know, God forbid, like really like sleeping with somebody, and then not even getting their contact info, just like a drunken slip up to like get his dick wet, as opposed to like he's flirting with this girl at work and they have this like emotional connection and she's like making him laugh. Like that makes me feel crazy. Like I'd rather have the physical slip up any day.
Yeah. Well, I know it's all cultural. Like I know in France, like a lot of people, there's a comedian, Gad Elmaleh, who's always here. He was saying like in France, it's like understood, like men are going to do that.
Yeah.
Like, it's
And,
like almost
Latin
like if
culture,
he's
too.
not doing that, if he's not, like the woman's like, what's going on? Like, what are you, gay or something? Like, you don't have sex with all these women? Like, you just can't fall in love with them. If you fall in love with them, it's over. You're getting divorced.
But you can't tell somebody don't fall in love with someone. So like I can almost see it like if you're a comedian and you just get off stage and get a blowjob from somebody on the road, and you're never going to talk to that person again, as opposed to like falling in love with somebody at your job.
Yeah, my kid's
Can't tell
mom, when we were
somebody.
dating, she told me, she was like, look, I'll allow you to get blowjobs on the road. But
Okay, I was just going to ask you about
just
that.
felt like it was a trap. And
You told us that on our podcast, and I was wondering, did you ever like, did
Cash
that ever
in?
happen?
Yeah, no.
Do you think she would have actually gotten mad?
1,000% yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think being told you could do it though deterred you from doing it? You're like, okay, I already have the keys to the candy shop.
I just felt like that is 100% a trap. Like I can't, I mean, she told me that, but like a week before she was like she was accusing me of cheating on her because she was found doll hairs.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I would play with my daughter's dolls in the bath with her, and she was like, these are human hairs. They have follicles. It's like, well, that came out of fucking Barbie.
It's like a DNA test.
Yeah.
So it's specific to your situation, to her, is why you didn't do it.
But I think some women would honestly be cool with it.
I thought about this recently because I kind of had a crush on a guy that is just like, so many women would be coming after him. He's just like so beautiful. He's on the road. And I was like, I don't know. Like if I was dating this guy and we were like in a committed relationship and then some girl messaged and was like, yeah, I blew your boyfriend last night, I'd be like, good for you.
Yeah.
You're just like a hoe on the road.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I don't know. I thought this podcast has made me rethink a lot of things.
Right.
In terms of like commitment, cheating. You know, Nikki Glaser obviously talked a lot about how she used to want her significant other
she told us
to
that.
like hook up with other people.
Yeah.
Do you believe that? I just don't know if that's going to work.
Well, she
though.
told us. I don't believe that. I believe
No,
that she
I
enjoyed
believe
it.
her too. But I'm saying, like, I don't know. I don't know if that
believe
would
her.
work.
I think that there's one size. I think there's
believe it.
one size fits one for every relationship, and so like, I think that some people can be like that. Like I might be able to be like that with one guy and not like that with another guy.
Yeah.
I think in theory I like the idea. I don't know in practice that I'd feel super happy. I also think like what I don't know doesn't hurt me. I wouldn't want to know. I think,
Right.
You
but
can't
that
get
is
away
cheating.
with cheating in 2019. It's just not.
No.
You just can't.
Yeah.
On social media, you're going to get caught.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I mean, that's just people just
Yeah.
cheated.
People
And then
got-
it went away. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it just
I just
went
feel
away.
like I would be too out of control. Like, yeah, if a guy I was dating like got a blowjob on the road, whatever. But like, how do I know you're not like texting with her now?
See,
Like
you know
that's what
what's-
would drive me crazy.
Because you keep saying blowjob, and you know what's interesting? Well, I don't know if it's interesting. It's probably we feel that way. As a guy, like if I was dating a girl and she was like, I've blown 10 guys, but I've had sex with 40 with condoms on, I like wouldn't even care about the sex. But I was like, wait a minute, you had 10 different guys' dicks in your mouth?
Yeah.
In your mouth? Like I was dating this girl when I was like younger, like 10 years ago, and like she told me like that she like blew this guy that I knew. Like she's like, we never had sex. Like I just like sucked his dick for a few minutes, and I just couldn't. It's so much worse.
Well, it's
For the
more
guy,
intimate.
the blowjob is
Yeah.
so much worse.
Is it?
But it's also
Absolutely.
But for girls, like to me, I'm gonna try to get this out and not sound like slut shaming, but like I'm not blowing dudes that aren't my boyfriend.
Right.
Like there's no way. Like if if a girl says like, yeah, I blew this dude, I'm like a little judgy about it. I don't know.
Right.
It
Right.
seems like you are kind of like more of a hoe. Like
If you're blowing random
blowing
guys.
blowing random dudes.
But I'm also probably only doing that stuff with somebody that I care about, like you're saying. So like it's the bad kind of cheating. If I'm in a relationship and I'm like giving blowjobs and having sex with somebody else, like I'm not gonna do that with somebody I don't care about a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not having casual sex at my age. I've fucked enough dudes. I don't need to like fuck a guy on the road all the time. You know?
Right.
So if I'm doing that,
Yeah.
then I probably have feelings for that
What's
person.
your age? 24, 25, 26? Yeah.
23.
Yeah, it still works.
Yeah.
It always
we
works.
just
Yeah.
graduated
Yeah.
college.
Somebody the other day was
You
like,
guys look about 18, 19.
somebody asked me the other day, are you in town for spring break? I was like, yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
for my daughter's spring break.
I feel that way. I feel that way too. I mean, sometimes on this podcast, like with Hyenas, I'll be like, dude, am I really? I know we joke around, but like, am I fucking gay? Because like this girl's DMing me and she's like, just come over and fuck me, and I just don't want to do it.
Yeah, but like that's
I don't want to do it.
Who wants to do anything that easy? I don't want to do anything
Maybe that's
that
what
easy.
it is.
It's like for men, they want a little bit of a challenge. Well, you're just gonna show up and stick your dick in a hole. That's not
I
fun.
think part of it
What's
for
going
you is
on?
just the amount, the sheer amount you get.
But even like
easy
a
for him to
girl
say
who doesn't
no.
make it easy,
Embarrassment of
like if a
riches.
girl's like, oh, let's go have a drink. Although I just don't want to do it. Like I don't want to do
Don't
it.
you feel like you're just like
I'm exhausted.
you're like yeah, my best guy friend, he's like I couldn't cheat if I don't have the time. I don't care about this. Like I think when you're like have a lot going on in your life and you're fulfilled, you're not out there like chasing pussy.
I'll say this.
Yeah, that's what I think it's coming down to, because he's saying it's sheer amount, which may have, but I think it's
That's
like
it.
I feel fulfilled by my career and my kid.
Yeah, and your daughter.
So I don't have those holes as much anymore.
I think that's what it is. Like people that are out there just like trying to get laid all the time. It's like get a hobby.
It's like how what there's going to be nothing different about us anymore. Once you've had sex with like 20 people, it's like you've had sex with everybody.
Yeah.
Totally.
About 20, it's like, what are you gonna? You've seen every kind of vagina, you've seen every kind of penis, you've seen weird nipples, you've smelled everything. You know what's going on.
I want to see everyone naked though. I just want to see everyone's tits. I want to see what everybody. I don't necessarily want to see what his dick looks like, but I want to see everybody naked.
Unfortunately,
I don't have a presentable limp penis.
No.
Yeah, I gotta I gotta go in the stall and chub it up.
That's not a weird thing. Nobody's a presentable limp dick.
It's
Women
mine's
have
not
presentable
presentable.
vaginas, though.
Yeah, but I don't have to. Like nothing has to happen to my vagina for it to look presentable.
Some guys have a presentable limp dick, like it's just kind of like
you
presentable.
Not limp. No,
Nah.
it's presentable hard, but
black
not.
guys.
Yeah, have a presentable limp dick. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's just
Mush. Do you have a presentable dick?
Mush might have. You don't think
You
so?
see, he answered that like, oh God, no.
Zach may have a presentable limp dick.
Zach, how's your cock look?
It's got
Great.
it's got a Brillo pad above it. He's
Zach's
swarthy.
on his first
Oh,
day
let
of
me ask
keto.
you a question.
Okay.
Okay, like this is my podcast.
No,
I'm
no,
interviewing
please.
you guys.
We love this.
Can I ask you your feelings on pubic hair?
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
None. I want it gone.
You want none.
A none.
That's why you have that child
None.
bride.
Exactly.
Ayo.
Yeah.
I personally don't mind a pube. I don't mind a
pube,
pube.
just a single
hair.
pube.
Just one pube. No,
If she misses one pube, I don't
Yeah.
mind it. But two,
yeah.
don't let her have two pubes.
I don't mind a pube. I don't mind a full bush. I think because the reason why is I think the first porn that I started to watch, like the porn that was taped around, that was passed around, because it used to be VHS.
Yeah.
The women had full bushes.
70s porn.
Yeah, so I enjoyed it. I was,
sure.
it was full bush porn, and so I don't mind it. To be honest with you, though, I can't tell you the last time I've been with a woman who's had pubes. I mean, I don't think people don't do it anymore.
I don't know. I've been toying with growing mine back lately.
It wouldn't deter me.
I mean,
It's
styles
for me,
are cyclical.
I
you
love
know?
it. I love a bush. I love a bush.
It's
personally.
not. I have zero. Like I'm not out here getting bikini waxes for any man or anything, just for comfortability. Like it just gets itchy down there. It's just annoying.
Right.
Then the bikini season comes. It's a mess.
Yeah.
So it's really just like
Yeah.
comfort for me.
When I was with my kid's mom, I wasn't allowed to shave my pubes, because then she would think like if I shaved my pubes,
It was
I
for
was going to
somebody
have
else.
sex with somebody. So now that I've been single, I have the biggest bush. I mean, I have full bush.
That's the blocker.
I bet you that's one of those ears. One of those hairs got my ear.
What do you guys like? Do you like bush or
I just want you to maintain what you have going on. I
just want a wartless
I've never
cock.
had a situation. I don't know. Tell me if you have. I've never had a situation where I've gone down there and been like, "Holy shit, something's wrong." I've just never been with a guy that didn't like manscape.
One guy I remember like running my fingers through it.
And to gross you out a little
Yeah,
bit.
it was too much.
Like
Right.
when you why?
This guy two-shirt Trent.
Two-shirt Trent.
So can I just tell this story?
Yeah, please.
His friends called him two-shirt Trent. And they were like, he only has two shirts, actually. And I'm like, that's got to be an exaggeration.
Oh, I thought it was because he wore two shirts at a time at all times, like
he-
the two pop
no,
colors.
jacked.
as in he only owned two. And I was like, that's ridiculous. And then one day, I slept over at his place, finger combed his pubes the night before. And
Sure.
he went to work, and he was like, stay here, let yourself out. We actually lived in the same apartment complex. He was like, stay here, let yourself out whenever. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I'm going to open that closet. One shirt on a hanger. So one shirt on him, one shirt on a hanger. And I called my friend. I was like, get over here. He really owns two shirts.
No.
Wow.
And then for my birthday, he really liked me. And
He bought himself a third
yes,
shirt.
he went to the mall, got a third shirt.
That was a big day for him right there.
And he had a full bush, this kid.
I was like, yes. But I was like, I feel like I don't like him at all. I'm like, I need to break up with him. And my friend Karen was like, Ashley, he was friends with her boyfriend. She was like, Chad told me, Karen and Chad. She was like, Chad told me that he trends at the mall getting a shirt for your birthday. And I was like, I can't break up with this guy. Like,
If he got his third shirt.
Yeah, that would be rough. If he was like, I got a shirt I got the only other shirt that I own for this.
Boy, did you dump him though anyway?
yeah, what I used
Immediately.
to do, and I still
She waited till he paid off the credit card bill that month.
Good, smart girl.
I usually just get really wasted and like burn it to the ground.
Yeah.
Smart.
You just do something so crazy.
I would expect a
but
kid who
long
only owned
pubes.
who only owned 2 shirts. I would expect that kid to not manscape.
Right.
If he took care of everything else in the rest of his life, but he only had 2 shirts, that would
Right.
be weird.
I always
agree.
like to know what guys are really doing down there. Like, is it like an electric shaver?
I use a Mach 3 in the shower.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I wash after that, and then I just rub like a whole bunch of lotion on it or something.
Okay.
Like I just
On
don't know
your
what
bush?
I go
Well,
Bic.
if I shave. No, if I'm going full bush, then I just wash my bush like my hair. I just
Do you do
shampoo it.
shaving
It's like a
cream
little
on the
head.
balls? Do you shave?
No.
I shave my balls.
I shave it in the
Yeah.
shower.
I shave my
I don't
balls,
put
yeah.
shaving cream on my dick and balls. I just, while the shower's running, I'll just shave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you a hairy
shaving
guy?
cream. Not too hairy.
Okay.
But I shave my balls. Yeah, with a razor.
Oh, so you got you're
Yeah.
big. You're
I just
bic
feel
your balls?
I don't like going out in the world without shaved balls.
Really?
Yeah, my mood's on top.
Isn't it not? It's not itchy.
Not itchy at all.
he also
Even, like,
cleans
the
his asshole
third
out with
day.
witch hazel.
Third
That's
day.
a true thing.
Wait,
Third
okay.
day.
Third day
He
gets
takes
a little
witch hazel
stubble, yeah.
and he cleans the inside of his ass
Yeah,
out
that's how I
with
clean
witch
my
hazel.
ass.
That's a true
witch,
thing.
What's witch hazel?
It's like hydrogen peroxide,
How do you do that?
but he
Well,
puts it in his
I
ass.
feel like my butt has been itching a little more
Witch
lately.
hazel.
Witch hazel.
Witch hazel.
But you
Which,
put on a
by the way, our
Q-tip?
fans, real quick, our fans have said, put the witch hazel in the refrigerator. They said cold witch hazel works better.
Okay,
That's what they're
yeah.
saying.
How do you?
But
do
how do you
this?
get it in
Witch
your butt?
hazel's
Remember, I told
old
you my
family-
butt's been itching more.
Yeah,
It's
and
clean.
she's been showering.
It's clean.
I
But you have
can
an itchy ass.
It's
testify.
been itching a little more.
But you
Yeah.
can, I think you got to witch hazel your asshole.
So you put it up your asshole.
Or
Well,
does
you
your
just-
wife do it?
Not yet. She hasn't yet. But when we
Now
get
that
more
you're
comfortable,
married.
now
Yeah.
that we're married,
She has no rights anymore. You guys are married.
exactly.
That was in the vows.
I traded 3 goats for her.
Now she has to
Greeks.
witch hazel your butthole
Now she's
with a
gotta witch hazel
Q-tip.
my asshole.
Do you actually penetrate your butthole, or you just do the rim?
I just take toilet paper, I pour some witch hazel on it, and it's when I want a 100% clean ass. Because usually you're either 90, 92, 97%. Shower's not going to get you 100% clean asshole.
Not an American shower.
Not an American
Removable
shower.
shower heads you can
Yeah,
get in
that's
your
a
ass.
problem in
Get in there.
America. You know, you can't bring the party to the
I
tragedy.
could do it in my kitchen though. I have a removable hose
Then
in
you
my
can have
kitchen,
you have
so
a clean ass.
I could, yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
short. You can climb up there and fucking
Oh, for
squat
sure.
over.
No
get in
doubt.
there
I
like
can
a
fit in the
loofah.
sink. I'm
Yeah.
little.
Yeah, I use a loofah as
I
well,
get
but
in there.
now.
It's just been itchy.
But people said on our podcast that loofahs are filled with bacteria and they're disgusting.
great.
Probably.
So
Oh
witch
yeah.
hazel. So
Yeah.
Can I do it like I'll do it on like my fingertip and just kind of go around my asshole?
You could, you can get creative.
Is it Whole Foods? or-
Develop your whole style. It's your own style.
You could Amazon it. And I'll
They
do
also
it
have
for you.
wipes.
It'll be
Yeah.
the final frontier of friendship. I'll witch hazel your asshole.
So do you guys know how you bleach an asshole?
No.
No.
So
Tell us.
my old bikini waxing place used in Atlanta, she started doing asshole bleachings, and I was
Okay.
like, "How do you do it?" And she was like, "You literally just have to rim around until
With your
it's
finger.
until it's bleached." I
with
was like,
actual?
that's
Okay, I have a
crazy.
crazy question. What do they?
Like,
It's
just
not
massage
bleach.
the bleach into your.
What's
It's
the
actually-
point of it? Yeah,
So
So
you don't have
some
that
girls
brown
have
spot.
like a brown asshole.
that's not. It's not shit residue. It's just their.
I don't know
assholes
what
are
it is.
brown.
Like
think
my
it
butt, my
is.
butt is like the same color through and through. I'm
Have
pink
you really
all the
looked
way.
at your asshole?
I have explored every crevice of my body. It's all the same
Most
color.
people have some brown down there.
But what would
I
be the?
don't.
What would be the? Okay,
If you're
so
in
like.
porn,
I don't know. It's just
porn.
like a skin. I mean, your skin is different colors in some
Yeah,
places.
but no, but I mean, like skin. Okay, if I had something on my skin that but like, I mean, who's seeing the inside of your asshole? I understand people see
it's
your
not
butt.
the inside. It's around the rim. It's a different color.
So in other
sometimes.
words, like in a bikini, you'd be able to see a brown asshole.
Oh no. Only if you like
okay,
spread
so
your
if I
cheeks.
bent over and I like spread my cheeks out,
Right.
if you're staring into my star, the color of the star would
It's
be like a
brown
different
around
So
color.
a girl would be getting her asshole bleached if she thinks she's going to be having sex from the bed. Like,
Yeah,
she's
like butt sex a lot, or
I
like
think
yeah.
it's unnecessary.
never had butt sex ever in my life, not once.
We should date. That sounds great.
Yeah, I've never done it. I've never done it. I've tried
overrated.
to finagle it in a girl's butt. It just doesn't work. And I
I'd
think
rather
like
fuck you in your ear than your ass.
Yeah.
You
At
don't
least
like it
that's
either.
lubricated. No, I don't like it. It's not it's dry. Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
Do you, it's
I
dry.
like vagina.
I've
Yeah.
never eaten an ass either.
Oh,
I've never
no?
done anything with a butt.
Do you
I've gotten
like,
horned up and licked a few
Have you
asses.
had
though.
Do
girls
you guys
eat your
like it?
ass?
Yes, that's
I
what
had
wanted
one
to
girl against my will stick her finger in my ass, and was blowing me and stuck her finger in my ass, and it was against my will initially, but it did feel really good.
So that's
And
why
then
you
I
didn't
came.
like it at first, because like you have to be warned when it's going to happen.
just
You got
did
to
it.
warm it up.
I was like, whoa. And
Yeah.
she was like, just relax, babe.
But you know what people say? You know what my theory on that is? People say like, "Oh, you like a finger?" It's like, yeah, I like a finger on my ass when I'm getting my dick sucked.
Okay.
So I think the dick sucked is the big part of that.
Yeah.
Like you could shoot me in the head while you're sucking my
Right.
dick. I'll be like, I like getting shot in the head while my
you
dick
don't
gets.
even know what's going on.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
No, I
The
disagree.
blowjob is the
No, I disagree. Men have you have nerve endings in your prostate, so you have like a clit in your butt. You have
We
you have
like
like
to
a
call
G
it
spot
a,
in your butt.
We
Yeah.
like to call it a shitoris.
a shitoris. That's hilarious. Shitoris. It's called
People say that, but I don't know. Every time a doctor's put his finger up there, I've felt.
Well, because it's
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's
Because
uncomfortable.
it's a man. Like when my
Yeah.
gyno fingers me, I'm not turned on.
Right.
Yeah.
But if he was sucking my dick while he did it, I bet you I'd like it.
That's true.
Yeah, I
You
would
might.
really like it.
You think a blowjob's a blowjob? Would you get a blowjob from anybody?
No, there's bad blowjobs.
No,
No,
I mean
like a
a
man.
man.
A man?
Yeah.
Is he shaved? Is he
His
wearing a
face.
wig?
His face is shaved.
Does he got a wig on?
No.
Okay, now you're making it tough.
Well, because Yanni
Does he have
you to know
facial
that
hair?
Yanni masturbates to transgender porn.
I have.
A lot of people do. It's
religiously.
a huge.
I have.
It is a
Tell 'em-
huge
tell 'em
porn
what we
category.
learned. Tell them what we learned about the video we watched in the house.
Which
It's the
one?
number one porn we learned. We watched the science of it. That
Training
neuroscientist
porn,
that
yeah.
spoke.
Oh yeah, it's very interesting. Well, yeah, these they it's straight men who watch it, and they
Yep.
realize they think because it tricks your brain. Because in evolutionary theory, animals when another animal has a hard on, other animals get excited because they want to get in there and compete and fuck the
Okay.
female that he just fucked to try to get their sperm in there. So we see all these images, the phallus and the women, and it kind of combines the things and tricks your brain into being a horny.
Because I realized after I watched
Even though
that,
you don't like men or whatever.
I realized
don't know.
after I watched
Yeah.
that, I whenever I'm watching porn, if I'm watching it for the woman, but anytime the guy's not that hard, I can't. The guy has to be rock hard for me,
For
and
you
I
to-
always felt like, oh, that's gay, but this neuroscientist is like, no, it's not. Straight men are looking; they want the hard penis and the big boobs. That's
Yeah.
why they're into transgender. Hard penis, big boobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we like.
Yeah.
I find myself being weirdly attracted to drag queens, which is just like a weird thing. So it's like
Okay.
a
Me
too.
man dressed in a
We should hang out
as a
sometime.
woman.
Interesting. You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, like I'm like, why do I feel turned on by this person?
Mhm.
I've always been trying to figure that out. Man in drag.
Is this a new thing, or you've always felt like this?
It's not like I'm not like out here masturbating just porn, but I always have felt like that. Like I'm just kind of like, oh, I'm kind of weirdly attracted, but I wouldn't be if he wasn't in drag.
I think it's
Right.
also
I wouldn't be
just-
attracted to this gay man.
I think it's
Right.
very
I
taboo.
understand.
I think
Yeah.
it's like a little bit out there. And I dated somebody that was straight. I think straight, and loved transvestite porn. Super into it. And
Didn't bother you at all.
no, as long as somebody isn't into like incest and raping kids porn.
Yeah.
I don't care
I got a
what you're
blowjob
into.
from my cousin, but
Yeah,
we
but
were
that's a-
kids.
It's
you
just
know?
another thing.
It's just a thing that
Yeah.
happens.
It's a
Yeah.
victimless crime.
Yeah,
Totally
we were
fine.
kids. We were
Yeah.
13.
Yeah,
it's what's
not
I
incest,
think it's
you know?
fine.
A
It's like
blowjob's a blowjob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into lesbian porn. That's what I like to watch. I don't necessarily want
And
to have
see,
sex with
I'm not into
girls.
lesbian porn. It doesn't do
I
nothing.
don't know a
When
lot of
girls
straight
like,
guys that are.
when guys are like, oh, isn't it awesome to watch girls kiss? I'm like, not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Yeah,
You know?
you need a nice hard dick in there, don't you?
I like a nice hard
Yeah.
dick. If one of them had a nice hard cock in there, then yeah.
yeah.
Chrissy
Yeah.
Hardcocks.
Yeah.
Chrissy
Chrissy
hard
Hardcocks.
cock. Chrissy erections.
Yeah.
Chrissy blue chews.
Yeah. All women like lesbian porn.
Yes, and a lot of straight guys don't like it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's fucking
Like
weird.
I do
man.
remember when I don't know how old I was, but like Wild Things, I remember watching that and I'm like, what do I feel like
Yeah.
this? Like it was
There-
hot.
Well, there is more of a fluidity to like lesbians than there is to gay men. Like if I will go gay, you can't come back. It's a weirder thing for me to think of. Not a
Yes.
weird thing. It's harder to be a male bisexual than it is to be a female bisexual.
We talk about this all the time. It's like one of those weird things to reconcile in your head. Like a guy's dating a woman and she's like, oh, just FYI, like I've hooked up with a couple girls, and they're like, no big deal. And you're dating a man and he's like, oh, I've hooked up with a couple dudes, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's this thing. It's like hard, but I'm always trying to figure out why that is.
If you watch gay porn and you watch lesbian porn, your answer is there. Because you're right, women are designed to be beautiful. So I can understand why straight women are attracted to women. Because by nature, you're designed.
Body's
to be,
a work of art.
Yeah, you're designed to be coveted. Whereas guys, we're designed to like lift bricks and fucking, we're just ugly looking. So if you're a guy who wants to fuck guys, you're a gay guy.
Yeah.
You're not. It's a specific thing. Like when a guy's attracted to a guy, that is just you're wired
So you're-
different.
so
I
you're
can't
saying-
choose to want to bang anything that has hair on it. You know,
Right.
if your toes have stringy hairs like a fucking substitute teacher on, like I'm not into it. I like a nice feminine foot to put in my mouth. Yes, I have a foot fetish. Can I see your feet now, please?
Yeah.
I don't have cute feet.
Was that a good segue? No.
Ashley
Yeah.
has really nice feet.
Yeah, I'm a feet guy.
I do have good feet. They're long,
No, but they're nice.
I
They're
like
pretty.
all-
The
you
shape.
see my
They're
big
thin.
toes?
high arch, real
Yeah,
big.
they're
I
nice.
put them right. I put feet right in my mouth.
But thin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I plug it in like a pacifier.
But
While
they're
I'm having
pretty.
sex, I just keep
yeah.
it in there.
Do you like
Yeah.
smelly feet?
It doesn't matter
Doesn't
as long
matter.
as they're feminine, they look
Have
good.
you ever got a foot job?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
I have. Yeah.
You like that?
I mean that would be weird if I was in my 40s and I was like a foot job virgin. If I have a foot fetish, that would mean I was like repressed.
Where
I've
does
never
somebody
gotten a foot
come
job.
when they give you a foot job?
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Where do you
I don't
come?
think
Where
you
do
can
I
get a
come?
lot of
Yeah.
grip on
On
it.
their feet.
You want to come on
I
their
want to
feet.
come on their feet.
I feel like
Is
it'd be
this all
hard
real?
to finish.
This is real, yeah.
Okay.
I have a foot fetish, yeah.
Okay.
I, do.
I feel like it'd be hard
Not
to
a bad
finish
one. Not
a foot
horrible.
job.
Have there been girls you've been having sex with, raw daddy, and you've pulled out and came on their feet?
I mean, yeah, it's happening.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But look, I don't smell the sneaker. I don't have that.
Yeah.
I don't have one of those like I
Right.
need to get the shoe.
The smell,
it's
yeah.
the foot. The foot, when I get turned on, I want to put the foot in my mouth.
But he
I
also,
don't know
when he was a
why.
kid, when he was
Really?
like
Yeah.
being sexually, when he was like sexually exploring himself, he would put on stockings and jerk off. It's a true thing.
It's
about
what
it.
it is.
So it's all
Yeah.
designed around
Sex
the
is
foot.
a weird,
It's
wonderful thing, you
I
know?
personally think I like full bush because it was that porno that I saw, but
Yeah.
also the first vagina I ever saw was my mom, and she had a full bush.
Yeah,
It was the
he
late
when he
80s.
was a kid, he would experiment. He would let a priest manipulate him and then bang him in a Catholic church
sure.
basement.
Yeah.
So that's how he experimented.
I got skull.
Yeah.
I didn't. You know, that's
God.
that's.
Skull.
Not by the priest, but like my friend. I was like the
You
young.
did black out a few times.
I
with
was the
priest.
runt. I
Yeah.
was the runt of my friend group.
Yeah.
I was the youngest one. I was like 12.
Little Chrissy.
Yeah, one time I was just in the bathroom. They came down. They held my legs down, and somebody skull fucked me. Like quick, 2-3 pumps, and my head hit the back of the toilet seat.
It's what it
Is
is.
this real? No.
No,
No,
I
it's
swear to
real.
God.
Yeah, it's real.
It's just what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm fine. It motivated me to be
A comedian.
to be a comedian and an athlete, and I've surpassed them. One of them is dead. Like I've surpassed
For
them all.
sure.
Yeah,
As
so
it
it's
should
fine.
be.
I needed it. I needed to get hit in the uvula with somebody's cock.
Can we get it? It's just what it is, please.
And that's why you have ear problems today.
That's what it is. I mean, they're all connected.
That's why you're
Did
good
you
at
tell that
comedy.
Russian doctor about this?
Yeah, I should have.
When she asked about your history?
Yeah. Well, no, she was like, God, the way she was talking to me, like she thought I was such a pussy until she looked in my ear.
Right.
And then, I mean, she told me, I was like, fluid came out of my ear. She's like, that's your ear crying. Like she was like, you're going to need fucking pills to go to sleep because the pain's unbearable.
I can't believe she even went. Russian people just can't do jobs well where you're supposed to make someone feel better.
No.
That's not
True.
in their
No.
cultural
Yes,
repertoire.
absolutely not.
They can't make you
Yeah.
feel better.
My blood pressure
They're
was too
just-
high. She's like, are you on drugs? Why is your blood pressure this high? I was
Yeah.
like, it's 130/80, which is high,
Yeah.
but it's not like crazy.
They never deliver news softly or.
They're not built
No.
for
They're
it.
not
built for
They're
that.
they grew up on like meat and
Yeah.
20-degree temperatures.
And
like-
for some reason, millions and millions of people always dead. Whenever you hear about Russian history, there's always millions of people somehow
Oh, yeah.
died.
Dead.
They really don't fuck around.
Yeah, and they're
No.
like 1940s. Yeah, millions of people died. It was cold. Everyone's
big
dead.
Yeah,
deal.
so it's Eastern Europeans. You can't fuck with them.
People always dead.
Man.
Ashley, I want to talk. You had said before that you want to talk about koala bears because it's the History and Nature podcast.
Yeah.
So sometimes we like to talk about nature if there's no
Yeah.
history. So what do you have to say about koala bears?
So I just have this.
That's a weird segue, by the way.
It doesn't matter. We're the
Feet are in her
hyenas.
mouth. We're talking about female porn. Let's talk about koala bears.
Yeah.
Listen, it's the history of hyenas.
We're fucking wild.
Wild.
Yeah.
God.
We're gonna
I have,
talk about koalas
I have
now.
such a reaction to koala bears. Like also I've never even met one.
Okay.
I follow every Instagram account. I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with all of them.
Right.
I like love koalas so much. Like, there's this video where I think it was Kristen Bell and she was on some show like Ellen or something. They brought out a sloth and like she started crying and I was like, I thought she was like kidding. I'm like, no, I would do that. Like if you brought one in right now,
You'd cry.
I don't know what it is. I like feel like I love them so much.
Yeah, they're a
And
huge part of your life.
I cannot wait to go to Australia. Like I'm like whoever gets to accompany me when I like hold one for the first time.
Is your podcast big in Australia? Has it reached them?
No,
Yeah,
we're gonna do
we are.
shows there.
I was gonna
Probably
say-
in the winter when it's like their summer.
We're gonna go for New Year's. I
That's
think.
what it's going to go.
Probably
well,
on New Year's,
go
yeah.
soon because I just read an article that in the next 20 years, you'll go before that, Australia is going to have no winter. It's just going to be summer. It's just going to be a tropical climate,
Okay.
12 months a year because of global warming and all that stuff.
Well, Donald Trump says that global warming isn't a thing.
Well,
Every
whatever
time
my
it snows,
whatever
that
my
means-
savior, my Lord and Savior Donald Trump says, I believe. So
So I also like I just feel like they are the cutest animal.
they are.
And like I love the way that they're so cuddly.
Okay.
And then also like I don't know, I just feel like I know a lot about them, especially like from Instagram.
Tell us
and
because
stuff
we
like
know
that.
we talked about
but
hyenas.
But
so, yeah.
then I was talking about how much I love them on one of our episodes. And these bitches started to slide into my DMs and were like, hate to break the news to you, but they have chlamydia. And I was like, why would you say that to me? Like, why would you shit on something I love?
Right.
What's the point of this?
But what does that mean? They have chlamydia.
So then I did look it up. It's this epidemic.
They're giving chlamydia to each other.
I mean, I think they are spreading it, but Google like koala bears chlamydia, and they it's bad. A lot of them are dying.
Like old
Oh, they're
folks'
dying
homes.
from it.
I think so. Look at them. Oh my
At least they're
God.
banging out raw dog, though. No?
Yeah.
That's a positive.
Because people are like, can I get chlamydia? I'm like, no.
No, I mean,
Is this only in Australia?
Well, that's where they are. There's not koalas anywhere else.
but
they're
I don't
in
understand.
zoos.
I don't understand. I don't even get how they get it.
Yeah,
Did a human have to fuck them?
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go.
They're also pretty vicious, right?
Yeah.
Koala bears, they
See,
can be
this
vicious.
is where I get pissed off.
Yeah.
Because, like, every time I talk about my love for koalas, someone has to be like, they're not even that nice. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
We're ruining your
Like, do you
fantasy
remember
about
that Debbie
koala
Downer
bears.
sketch on SNL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sketch. I feel like it's like that. Like, someone's like, I can't wait to go to Disney World. And it was like Amy. Who was it that did that?
Debbie
sketch?
Downer was
Rachel Dratch.
Rachel
Rachel
Dratch.
Dratch.
She would
Yeah.
just be like, did you know that? Yeah.
Chlamydia is no joke to koalas. Surveys have shown that wild populations demonstrate a 100% rate of infection.
Yeah.
Well, 100%
wow.
rate?
100% rate. That's like their
Horse.
HPV.
And they can have blindness, severe bladder inflammation, and infertility. So
Oh,
like,
so that's going to stop their
that's
population.
what I'm saying. Yeah, it's really serious. So
And
I'm going to start up like a charity.
Do we have no
Koalas
idea?
with chlamydia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do now we still? Can you find out how they got it, ISIS?
Scientists now suspect that a virus in the same family as HIV could be the culprit. Interesting.
Well, one person had sex with a koala, and then they just started passing
Well,
it
that's what they
around.
say. AIDS. That's what they said. Somebody had sex with a monkey, right?
Yeah.
Is that true? Has that been?
Yeah, but also they could have been experimenting on a monkey in like a lab. So we touched the blood.
Yeah.
you
Could be.
know?
I think it was created by like.
But I like to think
government.
somebody had sex with a monkey.
I mean, there's people. I mean, there's people who religiously have sex with animals.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just something they
I
do.
feel like a monkey would be one of the harder animals to have sex with,
And a
though.
koala. That's
Like to hold down a monkey would be like a gorilla, maybe, but a monkey.
They're
Yeah,
kind of
it's
quick.
How do you hold those things
You're also
down?
a pedophile.
You gotta have sex with like a sloth or something.
You would have sex with a sloth. They're vicious too.
Really?
They got those nails. They'll
Yeah.
fucking claw.
Yeah.
Mike knows.
Yeah, but you throw
Emoji
some
face, Mike.
throw some cutting.
They have razor sharp claws.
But they are slow, and other than that, they got no defenses.
If you guys could fuck an animal, what would it be?
Oh my god!
I probably want to. I'd fuck a penguin.
Oh my God.
Penguin.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just the way it.
Just to
I
say
don't know.
it?
It just got. It looks
Because
like.
it's already walking like it has a dick in it?
Yeah.
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 A big ass dick.
Yeah. I want to fuck that. I'd fuck a penguin.
Yeah, they're kind of
Okay.
like the twinks of the
No,
animal
you know,
world.
Yeah.
I would fuck that jacked kangaroo. Pull up the jacked
Oh
kangaroo.
yeah. He's dead now,
Roger.
though. I think
Yeah.
Roger.
Hairless.
But like, aren't you weirdly attracted to him?
yeah.
Yes. Like you're attracted to tranny porn
If that had a hard
Yeah.
dick and tits, yeah,
all day.
yeah.
He died though. R.I.P.
He died,
Well,
he's dead,
How do
yeah.
you have a body like that?
Yeah.
It's fucking working
The
out.
one on
worked
the
out.
left looks like he face tuned, like
Yeah.
he's puffing.
That-
Look,
Yeah.
he's just like peacocking his whole body.
That kangaroo's from Long Island.
It's a Long Island
He's
kangaroo.
jacked out.
Yeah. Who would you have sex with? What animal? Would you
Every
do? Jack-
man I have sex with is an animal.
fucking animal, right? Guys are animals.
animals. Every one of you is just its own breed of disgustingness. It's like a buffet of terribleness. It's just
Yeah.
like this one smells weird.
Of all animal noises, what would you like to hear the most during sex? Like,
I would like to hear
a dolphin.
a What's a dolphin
Dolphins
noise?
are sexy. Yeah.
I just think of a monkey like in the jungle. Like,
Yeah.
Well, they're
Weemo.
very human, so like yeah.
Yeah.
I could see a dolphin or what's like really soothing.
Cat?
whale, a sonar.
A sonar
yeah.
whale. Good call.
No, that'd be no good for my ear infection, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like white noise. I would love it.
Yeah. That's cute.
I fuck a dog.
You fuck it. He's obsessed with
'Cause
dogs.
I just love dogs.
I do too.
Yeah.
Giannis says without dogs, we wouldn't have advanced as a human
Well, that's just-
society.
that's just
he
true.
says it's
Do
true.
you have a dog?
I do have a dog.
What
yeah.
kind?
She's like a lab mix.
Aw.
Yeah.
She's from Puerto Rico.
She's from Puerto Rico. She's
That's
You
why
got
my
her there?
daughter
You, like, rescued
loves
her
her.
from there?
She got
She's got a Latin-
not from there,
Latin
but
flavor?
Like a little
they rescued
Latina.
her and flew her up here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I got her when she was 6 months old.
Oh.
Yeah, she's.
I like a
Puerto
lot of these
Rican.
rescues. There's the one I follow is Canine Korean Rescue, and these dogs they're this like Asian breed that are super cute, but they go get them the dogs that are about to be like made into meat
Yeah,
Right.
that's brutal.
from like Korea and Asia, and they bring them over here. It's like highly coveted dogs.
Yeah.
I went to a rescue event once. It was like crazy.
Your dog's the
Super
cutest.
competitive. He really is.
He's
the
a cute little
cutest.
fucker.
What,
Like
what-
I always say, if he was like a man, he wouldn't date me. He would be like such a fuck boy.
Really?
I think he's an asshole.
He just makes you really work for it.
Really?
Which is like the
He's
men
not
that I
cuddly.
really like. He just like doesn't text you back.
He's just a piece
He
of
doesn't
shit.
make eye contact. You're like, dude, blink if you like want to date me. And he like sort of blinks one eye, and
Wow.
you're
No, he
like,
gives you side eye.
that's it. But like I'm attracted to
he
it.
throws shade. He's just
What
but
kind
he's
of
so
dog?
beautiful. I don't know. I rescued him too, but I mean he's stunning.
He really is. What kind of? I don't know what kind.
I
of
think
dog.
he's probably a Pyrenees mix, some collie mixed in, maybe a little like Australian Shepherd. But I think a lot of Pyrenees. He's big. He's 80 pounds. He's orange and white. He's really fluffy. He's got like a beautiful
real
face.
big.
Like we had Remy Casimir on our podcast recently, and she was like, "You guys kind of look like." I'm like, "Thank you so much. That is honestly the biggest compliment you can give me. That I look like this dog." Because he's like the most attractive.
She already responded to my Instagram story about Dewey. She was right on it.
Yeah.
She's very into Dewey.
What's happening recently is that I created a hashtag for Dewey. It's Do Hess.
Yeah.
And then somehow Instagram has blocked me from my posts showing up in the hashtag. So here I am promoting this hashtag. I did a whole podcast about it, about my pets and punchlines. It's in my Instagram bio. I'm like, follow his hashtag. He doesn't have an account. Follow it. I'm blocked from it. You go to it. All you see are pictures of my ex and the dog.
Why?
It is
Why are
so
you blocked
fucked
from
up.
it?
I don't know. I've been in touch with Instagram. I'm trying to figure it out.
You got in touch with Instagram somehow?
It's like
No,
they're-
like
they
a-
won't respond
a
back
friend
to
of
me.
a friend. No, I have no contact there, but I'm like, this is insane. All I do is say, follow this thing. People are going to it. Just my ex and the dog.
yeah.
God.
It's so crazy.
Why are you calling Instagram?
Because
What happened
my
to you?
past, because I can't
Uh-oh, we're
promote
locked out.
like, you know, spend ad money on my Instagram. Like I need to like promote my shows and stuff. And for some reason my account's disabled and I have to, the only way to get in is I have to put in my Instagram username and password through Facebook. Like I'm logged into my Instagram now, but I guess I exhausted the attempts, the password. So now when I put forgot password, it just says we can't even email you a new password,
This happened to
a link.
me.
You have to contact Instagram, but there's no
No contact for Instagram?
you can't contact
Are you
them.
totally locked out of your account?
No, I'm not.
You
I'm
just
logged
can't
into my
promote
account,
it.
but I can't promote.
Can you do
no.
it through Facebook?
business
Yeah, but it's like
manager?
Instagram is where I have my whole following.
Yeah, Facebook
You know?
is nobody's on Facebook.
But
anymore.
I thought that's where you did
I think
Instagram
that's where you
ads
do
from the
it.
back
Yeah,
end,
I think the back
business
end
manager.
is, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the back end is Facebook business.
But this is really, this happened to me on my big account.
So what happened?
I mean, we had to get our agent involved.
So you could not contact
They
Instagram.
said, I went for a password reset. They were just like,
Contact Instagram.
yeah, contact Insta. How do you?
So how did it finally happen?
Call
What
Mark
happened?
Zuckerberg.
They had
yeah.
to like get into like the VIP portal. I have no access to it. I don't know.
Your
You
agent
can ask
helped
him
you.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have an agent manager?
Yeah, I have an agent.
See if they can.
Yeah. Okay, I'll ask him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll fucking try. Nobody can help me. These
It was
computer guys-
bad because
Just show up at Instagram. If
Where-
I ever lost my account, I would be at the front desk.
I'm
going
to be in Sacramento this weekend. Isn't Instagram in San Francisco?
No, they're based here. I mean, they have offices all over, but they have an office here.
Really?
Dolphins having sex.
Yeah.
I think she's
It's
right.
Instagram, Facebook, yeah.
Go through Facebook was it ad manager or
It's business manager.
Business
That's
manager.
it. You
That's
can get support. Okay.
Yeah.
There is a way to get support via the Facebook ad
Yeah.
business manager.
so go through there.
All right, I'm going to do it.
Because I feel like, yeah, if you're like, I want to spend money.
Yeah, I'm telling him, like, I want to give you guys money, and you're not letting me give you money.
Yeah. That happened to me. It was the worst day. Like when they were like,
You fix it in a day.
no, it took a couple days.
Yeah,
They-
I know a couple people that have lost their accounts. It takes like a couple days.
So annoying.
Guys, I just realized on my overalls, that's why I was looking at it. The button is a woman. Check out that button.
Wow.
She looks like she's just like waiting for it.
Yeah.
I've never seen a button like this before.
Yeah.
Isn't that
That's
crazy?
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
This is very naughty. It's like
Yeah.
a girl is just like bent over waiting for it. What is she? She's so slutty.
Do you think she has a bleached asshole?
She does because she's
Totally.
bent over. She's like, look at my bleached asshole.
Look at it. It's
She's got
cute.
she's got nice legs and a nice ponytail.
Those overalls.
Fuck yeah.
What kind of overalls are those?
I don't know. They fuck.
Overalls are cute.
I'm cute
Yeah,
in
do you
overalls.
like, do you like overalls?
You're cute in overalls. I've never put one on, but I like a woman in overalls.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
feel like
What
I'm
does
too
that
tall. I
say?
just look like I'm
No,
an
you look cute in
oversized
overalls.
Kid.
It says dollhouse.
Yeah. Dollhouse.
Would you guys
Little
wear
dolls.
overalls?
I would do it.
I feel like
No.
I could picture you like 90s in living color, like
I would
one
do it.
strap.
I would
You
put
have
on
a-
overalls. Why not?
I can't imagine a guy in overalls seriously that wasn't like working.
Well, if you were like what if he's like a ripped fucking model?
Well, then he can wear anything he wants.
Yeah, with no shirt on.
Like that guy Noah who owns Rumble.
We had him on our show.
Yeah, that guy. That guy can put on overalls. You know,
I still wouldn't fuck him.
really? He's
Yeah.
too much of a tool, I guess.
I made out with him
Wow.
Nice
when I
lips.
was 12 years old.
Good breath.
Wow.
I don't remember.
Well,
I was
that's
12.
illegal, but-
I mean, it was a long time ago. I was 12 also.
Oh, he was 12.
He was 12 and so was I.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Was
were
he
both
cute
12.
when he was 12?
He was very good looking.
Was
as a
he
kid.
jacked?
No,
He was
he
12?
just looked normal.
Yeah.
Right.
He was like very, very hot when we were kids. I made out with him at summer camp.
Yeah.
I snuck into his bunk after hours and we made out. And yeah, he was extremely good looking. So I just decided he must be mine.
Those Rumble boxing gyms are everywhere
Well, you're
now.
you're wearing an overthrow.
Overthrow,
They don't
yeah.
like each other.
They don't like each other.
Yeah.
I like
'cause
overthrow.
is like actual boxers.
Well, I think yeah, Overthrow is actual boxers, and I think he used to be a member there or something like that, and then open up his own gym.
Well,
People
he went around and like took everything from all the fitness places and
Yeah, but
made
you know
his
what?
own.
He's a fucking entrepreneur. I don't mind.
I respect it.
I'm about the capitalism. I'm like, yeah, I get it, but I get how Overthrow wouldn't like him.
Well, he made like a gym for Instagram models, basically.
Yeah.
Like, his
shit is packed.
His people aren't going to Overthrow. Like, it's too intimidating.
Yeah.
It's just very like lifestyle
Fuck yeah.
exercise. I think
Good for him.
I think they do a great job, and they're like expanding. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Do you like to box?
I do.
Do you like to box?
I would if I did. I just don't.
You
There's
should.
lots
I
of
think
stuff
I'm
I
a
might
start.
like to do if I did it, but I don't.
Have you guys been in a lot of fights?
Not
Giannis
for a
got
while.
shot.
I got shot.
Where'd you get shot?
In the leg right here.
That is really close to your dick.
It's really close. Yeah. If it was,
And his femoral artery.
Was it
Yeah.
a bad recovery?
No. I
It's
was
the fleshy part.
I was
of the
released. Yeah, I was lucky it didn't hit an artery, and I was released from the hospital today. But I couldn't like if I had to take a shit or whatever, I'd have to. It was so swollen, I'd have to hold myself up for a couple weeks. Yeah, because it was so tender. But
Tender ass.
Yeah, and then the bullet just stayed in there because it was so far in that they just because your body will reject a foreign object if it's in there, so it made its way to the surface, and they took it out 2 years later.
2 years.
Yeah, so I had a bullet in me for 2 years. Setting off metal detectors. It was fun.
Why'd you get
Were
shot?
you using that to get girls?
Yeah, a little
Girls
bit.
like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like scars and bullets.
Do you like it if a guy was like, I have a bullet in the fleshy part of my thigh?
I mean, I don't know.
You
I'd
don't
rather,
not like it.
Scary tattoos or something.
Than a bullet.
Because I'm like, what'd you do to get this? Were
That's
you
what I-
like in a fight? I need
That's-
the backstory.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
we're just walking to get froyo
Well,
when
no,
you
he
got
was- he
shot.
got
That's not
robbed.
hot.
Well, let me just say this real quick. That's what I love about like, obviously feminism's a good thing. I'm a feminist. Everyone should be a feminist. But when people talk about toxic masculinity, it's hilarious. Like, it's like she just said, I want someone with scary tattoos, someone who might kill me. You know?
I
It's like,
know.
yeah, I think women haven't been like passive victims of a patriarchy. I think,
But we are kind of kidding.
but
Yeah.
it,
Like
but
I don't really want to be scared by a guy.
No, but
Yeah.
you like a big guy. You do like
Yeah.
a guy who you feel like could protect you, is like
Yeah.
successful, right?
But
You're
that's
not
just-
dating a social
But
worker,
soft
are
on
you?
soft on the inside.
Yeah,
I
but
want somebody that
I
might
get what you
murder,
mean,
but like
though.
just
You know what I
my
mean?
pussy.
Like women want to be like,
women want successful guys with status who also look like they could fuck someone up if they're in need.
but
I
it's-
don't need that.
No,
I don't need somebody to look like they can be violent.
I've never really had it though. It's like I want this thing. I don't even like. I have no tattoos. I'm never gonna get one. I'm like, I want a guy with a bunch of tattoos. It's just very weird. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, you want like the opposite
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I just think women are in charge more of like women are in every species you look
They're-
at. It's like
the women's-
we compete for them. you
Women
know?
are choosing us.
Yeah,
We're
if
not
like the
choosing them.
patriarchy is going to end, it's going to be like women's tastes are going to change, which is probably going to happen because we don't need to be like fucking masculine
But
anymore.
here's the thing though. I feel like what we talk about a lot is guys that kind of like come off a little gay. They're
Hello,
not.
us.
They're not. But like it used to be years ago. You'd be like, oh my god, that guy's just. And now we're like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I met a guy. We were in Austin. I was like, it kind of translates gay, but he's straight, and I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Like I
Well,
feel like 10 years ago, you'd be like, you only wanted super masculine men, and it's
Right.
way more acceptable for guys to be
Well, like
more
a
feminine.
millennial guy, right? Like a millennial 21-year-old talks like this.
They're soft.
But he's like he's a straight guy,
Yeah.
like, and he's not even pretending. But this is just how he speaks.
Yeah.
Like you do a college gig, and I'll be like,
Oh,
You know,
really?
take a picture. And be like, I thought you were you were great.
Yeah,
it was like
Chris.
so funny. This is my girlfriend Rachel.
Yeah.
and I'm like,
I'm on the fucking basketball team. Your fucking comedy
it's
was
fucking yeah.
awesome.
Even
No.
you listen to someone like the guys like an
Fuck.
NCAA tournament, like when
Yeah.
they're getting interviewed, like I'm just so fucking excited to be in the NCAA
Yeah.
tournament. Go do.
Yeah, I mean, it was
but they're
fucking
straight white men. They're not white men. They're just straight
Are
men.
you sure that they're straight?
and guys
100%.
and guys in LA.
Oh,
Guys in
that's-
LA.
Yeah.
When I met this guy, and I was like, Rayna was like, he seems kind of gay. I'm
Not
like,
just kind of gay,
or-
really gay.
I was like,
Yeah.
or just LA,
You could just be
gay or
LA.
LA.
You don't know. They're all
I just don't care
everybody's
anymore. I
sticking
think I used
avocados
to-
in their ass.
Gay or LA is fucking hilarious.
That's a game that I'm
Sorry.
gonna
That
play.
is
that
fucking
we're gonna play.
hilarious.
Gay or LA?
Gay or LA?
In New York, you play like hipster homeless.
hipster homeless.
You know, you
hipster
play it in
homeless.
Brooklyn a lot.
Yeah.
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 I don't care if somebody seems a little gay.
I don't care anymore. I used to be like, oh my god, I just want a more masculine guy, and now I'm like, I dated one guy that was a really serious relationship that you guys kind of remind me of each other, like same kind of build. He would like talk more with his hands and like very masculine dude, but like people would joke about him like being gay.
Right.
And I was like, I didn't like it at first, and then I was like, now I don't know, I don't care at all, and like he's super hot to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So women's,
yeah.
you think women's tastes are changing?
I think
Because-
men. Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes,
think
I
so,
think
too.
men have been allowed to be a little more emotional than they
Yeah.
have been before, and a little more feminine than they have been before.
Yeah.
I don't know that people are brought up today as much like, be a fucking man, don't have feelings, you get hit in the face. You know,
Yeah.
I just don't think that people are raised like that as much anymore.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. Do you think, though, as women, not all the time, but like if the guy is handsome, like, do you mind being objectified by him?
I like it.
You like it?
In bed.
Yeah.
In bed, not in public.
I know that if I know that somebody actually like respects me, cares about me, whatever, you can say that
Whatever,
shit
like,
to
I want
me.
to come on your fat tits.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's like that.
Yeah.
That's like a
That's like Little League stuff.
yeah, that's a little
Yeah.
She's like, you're not bringing it at all.
Yeah, well, I'm just
you're
trying to
going
be
with the
nice.
basics.
You're starting. It's
yeah.
the bunny hill.
Yeah.
You know, you're just starting.
I got
out.
it. I don't know.
We'll
Yeah.
work up to calling me a filthy slut.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Raina and I are
There
so
it is.
different in this way. Like
You don't like it.
I haven't experienced it, but I just really like, oh, you're so hot and you're so pretty and you're so great. Like that's my dirty talk.
So dirty.
That's nice
Yeah.
too.
You're
Who
such
doesn't
a
like
naughty
that? I
girl.
like that.
But I've never
Talk dirty
I don't-
to me.
I don't know
You're
what
so
would
pretty.
happen. I'm not quite sure.
I like
It
your
would-
earrings.
It would.
Your hair looks great today.
Your hair
It's
looks
so
great
soft.
today.
Yeah.
While she's blowing somebody, your hair
Like,
looks
tell
great
me
today.
how
Yeah,
soft
great
my
today.
skin is. I'm like, so
Yeah.
turned on.
I want to come on your Delaware pussy.
I love your fucking subtle
Talk about
makeup.
koalas or Delaware.
Oh, yeah. I want to give you chlamydia like a koala bear.
You look like your GPA was really high in school.
You look like you did good on your SATs.
Yeah, you're fucking successful.
But I just
You're
I'm
confident.
fucking you to get to
I
your
bet
hot
your
brother.
rent is really high.
You got a
But
good
Raina will
relationship with
deal
your parents.
That with a new guy. Like that guy, you like it from anybody.
I do like it.
And I think I need to really trust a guy for him to be like.
No,
calling me
not
up.
like first couple times. Like when I like somebody, like when I've like been out.
No,
with
that
them
guy
quite a few
that you
times.
hooked up with that 24-year-old in London and first right out of the gate, he was like,
Yeah, I didn't like that though. It sounded really disingenuous. I didn't believe that he believed I was a dirty little slut, so I didn't
Did
like
he have
it.
an English accent?
Yes, he was
That
very
ruins
British.
it, yeah.
Yes, he was just. He
You're
just didn't-
dirty little slut. And you're like, come on.
He
Tom.
didn't
You're
commit to
faking
it
it.
as much as I needed
Was
him
he
to.
high class or was he like, hello?
He was middle class. He was from Cardiff.
Okay.
He was
Okay.
such a smoke show. I was on this trip. I was in London. It was a press trip. I was doing for because I have a big social media account. I hated the girls I was with. I hated the weather. I just hated everything. And I was like, I guess I just have to fuck this guy because like
Yeah.
there's nothing else to do on this trip.
Boredom.
But yeah, I didn't believe it when he said it. So it sounded just uncomfortable.
Right.
"Do you
But
guys say stuff like that?
what?
Like, do you do dirty talk?"
You know what I do if like a girl's into it? We could spit in each other's mouths. That's like I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spit in each other's mouths.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would
Okay.
do that. But it's dirty talk. I mean, I
Your
do
car's
it.
got good acceleration.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing fucking horsepower.
I think you can do anything with the right person
Yeah.
if they just
Yeah.
lead you into it in the right way.
Yeah.
You
I-
spit in her mouth. I
Spit in
didn't
her
know
mouth.
that.
But I feel like with dirty talk with me, because sometimes my dyslexia pops up sexually, like I would say the wrong thing. I'd be like, you want to suck my dick? I mean, or can I want to suck your dick?
Yeah.
I'd say something like that.
I want to suck your dick.
Yeah, I
That's what
would
you'd
say that.
to a
Like I do
girl?
that sometimes with texting. With sexting, I fuck up all the time. I'm
Yeah.
like, like you want to suck on these titties? I mean, I want to suck on your titties.
Yeah.
Well, we had another Remy. We had her on our podcast, and she sent her boyfriend a sext that was like, "I can't wait to suck the skin off your dick," and he was like, "Okay." And that's
Jeez, I can't wait to
creepy.
recircumcise your cock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels aggressive to me.
Yeah, it's a little too much. Yeah, it sounds like it's just going to hurt a little bit.
But I love sexting. I'll take that over pretty much anything.
Because it's fantasy. It's your
Turns
mind,
me on so much.
imagination.
I'll
yeah.
say stuff that can't even happen. I just love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like talking dirty. It's fun.
You like talking dirty,
It's
yeah.
fun. It's just fun.
Do you
Yeah.
still do it with your
fun.
wife or no?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's fucking
It's
great.
fun.
But you know what? I don't need it. I just like somebody that's like really present and in the moment and is enjoying themselves and is excited to be there. You know?
excited to be there.
I'm just someone with a little good enthusiasm. Was it a job interview?
Yeah, it's like the new head
Like,
coach.
as long as it's consensual, he wants to be there. I'm good.
I dated the silent comer for a little while, and it was like really hard for me because I need some like enthusiasm when
Yeah.
you come.
He would just
Yeah.
come.
I
He
can't
would
do a
just
silent
come.
guy.
It was
Absolutely not.
insane.
Yeah.
No.
No, I let it fly when I come.
I need that.
Yeah.
If we ever hook you up with somebody, we'll just tell just make sure to bring the enthusiasm. If you
Enthusiasm.
get out of
And
bed,
just
yeah.
Be happy to be here.
Effusive, just
Yeah.
like, smile a lot. Really,
Yeah.
Maybe cheer while you're fucking her. Be like, woohoo! Yeah! Woo, baby!
Yeah.
Yeah, just fucking enthusiasm. School spirit. You're looking for school spirit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you for coming.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
Bring
Well-
your pom-poms and fucking bring it.
Ladies, it was amazing having you.
Thanks
We
for
totes my
having
goats
us.
preach. Where can we find you? Tell them.
You can find us on Instagram at Girls Gotta Eat Podcast and our website, girlsgottaeatpodcast.com, for show tickets to see where we'll be. And then you can follow our personal Instagrams. Ashley is Ash Hess, ASHE. Did I mess up? You do your Instagram.
ASHHESS. Hopefully you can follow Do Hess. if I ever get it back. Also, listen to our podcast if you're new.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Your podcast is awesome.
iTunes, Spotify, wherever you
Yeah.
listen to podcasts.
And you guys can follow me at One Hungry Jew.
Yeah, One Hungry
Please
Jew.
follow
So
me.
funny.
I love that.
I love it.
I feel like I'm going to start listening. You guys are fun.
No, girls got.
Yeah.
I'm telling. I
Yeah.
listen.
I'm going to start listening.
Does anybody want to pee in my ear after this?
Yeah,
I feel like your ear's been thrown
absolutely. I feel like
out.
I'll
That's
catch
good,
it.
yeah.
Through
I
the
know.
ear.
I dried it out with a Benadryl, so I got to.
And remember, you peeing people you kill's ear. That's your hitman thing.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Chrissy,
Yeah.
what is it?
Chrissy Wettier.
Yeah, Chrissy Wettier.
All right, Chrissy Wettier, we're out.
Bye.
Bye.